Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR Heat Evolution. Today is the season finale race at Homestead, where we are going to find out who's going to be the champion of the 2016 NASCAR season in my playthrough. This is exciting. We're in the Final Four. We're up against Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, and Brad Keselowski. So, I did a test race at Homestead and it did not go very well. So I am going to also assume that this is not going to go very well. I have been contemplating whether I want to, if I'm not doing well, start causing some havoc to see if maybe we can win the championship that way, but I'm going to first try to do this as cleanly as possible, but I don't think we'll be able to win the championship without these other guys having some sort of issues. But let's head off to qualifying and see where we start. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I really appreciate it. This should be going up on Sunday instead of Tuesday, just because it's the season finale. And then next week there will not be any NASCAR Heat Evolution. I will be putting some other games in those time slots. I mentioned maybe doing my summer car. That's probably not going to happen. I did get my new hard drive, but my summer car is such a big game that my computer is still struggling with it a little bit. So, that's probably not going to happen, but there are some other options on the Steam store that I could do. But you guys will have to wait and see until next week to what I decide. But I have no idea what to expect here. Obviously, in practice races, you really can't replicate the car because you can't get your career mode car. It's at a different stage and it's not fully built and all that stuff. So it's kind of hard to replicate that. But considering how bad I did in my test race, I don't have many hopes here. That was a really slow lap, if I recall. Let's try to do one more lap, and then I do have some pretty major adjustments to make. Let's see if we can compare to anybody. Okay, so we're faster than Casey Mears, so that's a start. We're going to run one more lap. This should be a little faster in my opinion. But we're slower than Bobby Labonte, so that's an issue. But now we're faster. That was a good lap. So I'm going to head down pit road, make a few adjustments, and I'll see you guys when we start our next lap. Welcome back. We are starting our next lap. We're currently 13th on the board right now, which is not great. Well, let's see where we are after these adjustments again. I've said this before, but these adjustments are more for a race term, since I can't adjust anything on the main menus. I have to do it in qualifying, so that's what most of these adjustments are for, but they can help in qualifying if you take advantage of it a little bit. That was a good run off of the corner. Let's see if we can improve our lap. No, we'll run one more just to be safe. So I wasn't as good in turns 1 and 2. Homestead is kind of tricky. You think well, I think that it's just I don't know how to put this. I'm at a loss for words right now. You can carry more speed off the corners than what you think you can. That's what I was looking for, because of the banking. Let's see if we improve on this lap. We do not. We are simming to the next round. We qualified 25th. So that's not a good start to this. But, let's see where our other people are that we're looking for here. Harvick is 19th. Keselowski's 1st. Logano's not in. Who else am I looking for again? Hamlin. Where's Hamlin? 10th. Alright, so Harvick is right back in the pack with us, but Keselowski's leading and Hamlin's 10th. So I'll turn it over to Rick Allen for the final time this season.
It's time for NASCAR on NBC. We're live at the Ford EcoBoost 400, where tonight we crown the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion. I'm Rick Allen. It's been a long, grueling road to get here for the 4 remaining contenders, and it all comes down to 400 miles at Homestead Miami Speedway.
All right, here we are.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag. Car high.
We'll give it our best, even though I'm pretty sure, unless if I start being really mean, we're not going to win this race. Or we're not going to win this championship, at least. Well, for sure not going to win this race. I can guarantee that almost immediately. But if we can cause some havoc for the other drivers, then maybe we can pull off the championship. But Brian Scott had other ideas. We did not get off to a very good restart, unfortunately. And as you can see, our straight line speed is absolutely terrible right now. This is something I can hope we can improve on in Season 2. Is maybe get an upgrade or two that will help our straight line speed, because we are just terrible in the straight line. Even drafting's not really helping us anymore. That's the sad part about it.
Stay low. Still there.
You gotta make the most out of these corners, but especially at Homestead, you carry so much speed off the corners that you can't even take advantage of corner exit. You really have to take advantage of corner entry and entry alone. Sorry, Boyer. But yep, I told you guys this when the chase started. Homestead was going to be really rough for us, and this has turned out to be the case, unfortunately. But again, you never know if we could get lucky with some pit strategy. A perfectly timed caution. There we go. I cannot use words. If you haven't noticed, I just woke up like a half hour ago, so it's probably still the sleep talking there. Alright, Brian Scott's just gonna spin out. That's fine. That'll be a caution. Yep. I'm gonna pit. Like I said, I think our only way of doing anything, being successful here, is to get off on some strategy. And this way we can go a few extra laps without pitting. And it does look like we were the only one in the Final 4 to go with this strategy. So we can go a few laps past where everybody else can now. Which is ideal in case if there is a caution that comes out. Then we can stay on the lead lap while they are stuck a lap down. So, like I said, the only way we're going to win this championship is either we wreck the field or we pull some strategy off here. So let's see if we can pull some strategy off. That hasn't worked the entire season, but maybe it can work today. But then again, I haven't really taken that many risks with strategy this season. Because I know NASCAR Heat Evolution frowns upon it, and usually you end up getting screwed over, but let's see if maybe the NASCAR Heat Evolution gods can shine upon us today and help us win this championship so I don't have to play this game ever again. Because otherwise I'm probably going to end this series halfway through Season 2, and that's just a horrible ending point. And I really just prefer to be done with this series, to be perfectly honest. And I can start up something else in the future, before NASCAR Heat 2 comes out. So we just need to run our race right now. Tony Stewart is in the wall. I would prefer that not cause a caution, but he just came right down the field in the mirror, but he didn't wreck anybody, so thank you, Tony. I do not want a caution to come out, because I want this to cycle out to us having a few laps more fuel than everybody else. And then hopefully a caution comes out while they are trapped a lap down is the goal. Right now, Michael Annette. That was mostly my fault, but still. So Kyle Busch is behind us. He pitted with us, so that's somebody that we need to stay ahead of. Kurt Busch was also in that same boat. So if we could stay ahead of the people who pitted with us, then we could lead a lap and get a bonus point. That doesn't really mean much in real life. No, Michael Annette, no. That's a caution. Yeah, dang it. I'm pulling another strategy call. We're going to pit again. Do all the stuff. And now we can go even farther before having to pit. Like I said, this is all about the strategy gamble in this race. There's no way I can win it on pace, so throw some strategy into it. We're actually pretty close to making it to the end. We're only 2 laps away from making it to the end, so that's, if I can save enough fuel, which I highly doubt I can because my fuel saving A is terrible and B doesn't really work in this game too much. But we just need to let everything cycle through, no cautions, and see where things shake out. And I could probably just survive with a splash and dash at the end. So we need to stay pretty close to, no Dale. Dale. Thank you. But that slowed me up enough to get swamped by everybody behind me. And I'm stuck on the outside, which I'm not thrilled about.
Stay high. Still there. You're all clear.
There's Matt DiBenedetto on his 49 car for this race. It was a NASCAR Heat Evolution scheme. When they lowered the price to $49.99, Matt DiBenedetto changed his number to 49 for NASCAR Heat Evolution. I wish that NASCAR Heat Evolution would sponsor him again this season. That seems like a pretty good connection. And I love Matt DiBenedetto. I wish he had a better ride, but he's doing great with what he has. He's excellent with the fans. He's really active on social media. Looks like some people are getting ready to come in. So, this is another place that we can maybe take advantage of things. They didn't come in this time, but the AI, they use the access road for both pit in and pit out. So, and I can pretty easily avoid the access road. So that could be an area where we could shave off some time. Especially if we just have to do a splash and dash at the end. But we just need to run a caution-free race right now. But I'm sure the NASCAR Heat Evolution gods will not shine favorably and will probably throw a caution out before everybody starts pitting. Because that's how much this game really hates me. People really, if they haven't pitted at all under these cautions, they should be pitting pretty soon. Because I have 19 laps of gas per run. And we're reaching lap 20, so they should be coming in pretty soon. They could probably make it to lap 22 or 23 with the cautions that we had.
Still there.
It looks like everybody's kind of lining up to maybe dive down pit road on the back stretch. I'm just going to kind of be careful, stay on the outside here.
Still there.
We're actually doing pretty well on the outside, but obviously not the best that we could be doing. But still, nobody's diving down pit road, so. Remember, we gotta just be careful, no caution. No caution is the goal here. But yeah, they should be coming down pretty soon here. Because there's a group of people who stayed out with, or came in with me on the first caution. That was a group of about 10, maybe 15 cars. And then there was the group that came with me on that last caution, which was only about 6 or 7 cars. So I should be able to go as the farthest here. So hopefully I can trap a whole bunch of people a lap down. People are coming down pit road now. So the cycle has begun. We just gotta ride the cycle out and hope that we can catch a caution. Maybe even cause a caution if I feel really evil. But we will see how things shake out here. And right now it's gonna shake out to Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch leading because they came in on that first caution. So they can go about 5 laps more than everybody else. And then I'm leading the group that came in under that last caution. So we just need to stretch this out as long as we can. I knew that this would probably be the only way we could win this race, is strategy and maybe a little luck. We have 11 laps on fuel, 12 laps to go, looks like. So we theoretically, if we save just a little bit more, we can make it to the end. But let's just see where we are at the line. Oh, it just changed at the line. So we've saved some fuel. So if the NASCAR Heat Evolution gods shine down upon me in a positive fashion, I might be able to make it to the end without pitting. Let's hope that using the Hallelujah chorus in my Martinsville video has helped pleased the gods, and we can maybe pull off a miracle here.
10 laps to go.
10 laps to go. We just turned to 9 on the fuel mileage, so we're not really saving much fuel. We're right now a lap short, so I'm going to start being a little more cautious on the fuel mileage. But we need to, the goal is obviously to trap as many people a lap down as possible. Another issue that will be coming shortly is our right front tire is struggling right now. But we should be able to make it to the end. We're more than halfway through a run now. So now we're basically out with the people who pitted with us on that first caution. Okay, this is not good. Why am I up here? So they can stay out a few more laps than everybody else. And then it was going to be us who stayed out on that most recent caution. So this is it. If we can get a caution now, we'd be in good shape. If we can get a caution after the this group pits, then we're in even better shape. I could make it to the end on fuel with another caution, but I would have to kind of monitor the situation, how many people are on the lead lap, because my right front tire is probably going to die pretty soon here. So I'm going to be really gentle on the corner entry now, so I can maybe save the right front tire, because we got a ways to go for this right front tire. I wish I had been monitoring that a little more closely earlier. So that might come back to bite me if I'm not careful. I'm just waiting for these guys to come in and pit. And we're also going to see where our fuel mileage is at the line. Oh, it changed right as we hit the line again. Now, usually we can make it a little bit farther than where 0 is, but I don't know if we can make a whole lap up right now and coast around for a whole lap. It looks like people are coming in. We might be able to take the lead here. Or maybe not. Oh, so they don't use the access road on pit entry. Okay, that's new information for me.
5 laps to go.
Oh, our fuel hasn't changed until turn 1 that time. We must have saved a bunch of fuel that lap. Don't ask me how, but... But again, that right front tire is absolutely the issue right now. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the only person left who hasn't pitted yet. I'm just being really cautious right now. We have not put very many people a lap down. And we just took the lead right there. That is a bonus point. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down pit road this time by. I'm going to take right side tires and a splash of fuel, so I can make it to the end on both tires and fuel. And we're going to see where this puts us. Actually, I'm going to go one more time just to see if we can make it on fuel. If we can make it on fuel, then I might stretch it. Yellow. There's our yellow. It'll be a green, white, checkered. If we pit, we're going to lose all these positions. I have to stay out. This is the only way, guys. Harvick's in 4th, but Keselowski is in 7th. So, we got 2 laps to go to make it on these tires. Fuel should not be an issue anymore. So, we just got to watch out for Harvick. Harvick is the enemy right now. So is Keselowski. I didn't see Hamlin on that list. So now is where I can start being a little evil. Here comes Keselowski. He's coming on the outside behind Jones here. Alright, yellow's out again. So we're going to have to make it another green, white, checkered. Keselowski is on the inside line, right? Not next to me, but the lane behind me. Alright, it looks like I screwed up Keselowski on that start. Now we just need to keep an eye out for Hamlin and Harvick. Here's Hamlin right behind us. No, you don't, Hamlin. No, you don't. Oh, well, there it goes. There goes our championship right there. I tried very hard. And my right front tire is really bad right now. I can't control it. Well, I tried, guys. I really did. Our strategy almost worked. But my right front tire is completely gone right now. I can't drive it in the corner to save my life. Well, this is going to be a disappointing end to this season, guys, but I really tried. We had a shot at it. The strategy almost worked out. If I maybe hadn't caused that caution right there, we might have been in good shape, but... And this is going to just be a terrible finish. 32nd. Oh, man. That's really disappointing. But, I mean, that's probably what we deserve, to be perfectly honest. So, who's going to win the championship? Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin's going to win this championship. And we're going to finish in 4th place. Man, that's disappointing. We didn't get any of our sponsorship stuff. Yep. 4th place. Well, congratulations to your 2016 NASCAR Sprint Cup champion, Denny Hamlin. I tried to screw you guys up as much as I could, but my right front tire was completely gone. So we're going to head back to the menu, see if there's anything for us to take a look at. But man, that's disappointing. I had it. I had a shot there. That's more than I could have asked for. I didn't think I would have a shot after this. Alright. So that's nothing else to take a look at. I'll just leave you with this. Denny Hamlin, your 2016 NASCAR Sprint Cup champion. Brad Keselowski in second. Kevin Harvick in third. And us in fourth. We had a shot at it. But then again, we probably really didn't have a shot at it, to be perfectly honest. I don't know what would have happened if that caution didn't come out. I said I was going to pit, even though I probably would have ended up talking myself out of it. I don't know if I would have been able to make it to the end, but who knows? That's something for you guys to think about. Feel free to leave a comment on what you thought I could have done. If you thought me staying out until the end, if there was no caution, if that had worked. Obviously, me pitting under that caution was not an option. I would have lost so much time. Another thing was whether I should have caused that caution in overtime with Eric Jones. But lots of ifs, what could have been, etc. Always is. So now this game is going on at least a 1 week hiatus. I should be able to come back with it after that, but if I don't, this has been a good run. I'm really happy with how things turned out. Obviously, for season 1, this is a great result. It's obviously disappointing that we didn't finish better than 4th, considering we were in the lead in the final restart. But for a team that did not even have garage space at the beginning of the season, this is excellent. We kind of cheated our way into the Final Four at Martinsville, but I just can't say enough about how good this season was. I thank you guys for sticking with me. Those of you who have been watching since episode 1, I really appreciate it, and those of you who came along about halfway through the season or when the chase started, I thank you as well. I've been slowly getting more views every week, which is really something that I can be happy about and proud about. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Like I said, next week there will not be any NASCAR Heat Evolution. And then if I decide, hey, we're going to start it up again the week after, then we'll start it up again in our normal time slot until NASCAR Heat 2 comes out. And then this will kind of take the back seat. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button down below. It really means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next episode for Season 2. Bye.